Words of wisdom. Emperor Akbar wanted his courtiers to be like Birbal. One day, he said, "Birbal, tell us how wise people should conduct themselves." Birbal began his speech, but he noticed that the courtiers were busy talking to one another. So he fell silent for a few moments. Then he said, "There was a beautiful lady. She was traveling with a parrot and an eel." There was silence across the court. Everyone started listening to Birbal in rapt attention. Birbal continued. Soon, they reached a river. The parrot flew over the river while the eel swam across it. Then Birbal resumed his speech on wise people. All the courtiers said, "What about the beautiful lady? How did she cross the river?" Birbal replied, "She was a goddess and will remain so." You want to hear an unnecessary story, but not words of wisdom. Akbar praised Birbal for his presence of mind. The donkeys fight. One day, Birbal was on his way home from Emperor Akbar's court. He saw a couple of donkeys fighting. Soon, another donkey came there and tried to interfere. Birbal got off his horse and kept watching the donkeys. When passers-by saw Birbal standing there, they were curious to know why he was looking at the donkeys. They began asking one another, "What is it about the donkeys that has grabbed Birbal's attention?" They continued to gather around Birbal, who paid no attention to them and continued watching the donkeys. One of them asked Birbal, "Why are you looking so keenly at the donkeys?" "I am amazed at the third donkey," said Birbal. "Well, what about it?" asked the man. Birbal replied, "Just like this donkey, humans also interfere in other people's matter without doing their work." People in the crowd understood Birbal was referring to them, and soon they all went away. The pink pouch. One day, a poor man was walking by the marketplace when he saw a pink pouch lying on the ground. There were 100 gold coins in it. Just then, a man shouted, "Has anyone found my pouch? Whoever returns it shall be rewarded." The poor man gave him the pouch. The rich man counted it and was about to leave when the poor man said, "Sir, where's my reward?" The rich man said, "What reward? You have taken your share. There were 200 gold coins in my pouch, but now there are 100 gold coins." The poor man said, "Sir, I am poor, but I am not a thief." Birbal was passing by. He asked, "What happened?" After the rich man had related the incident, Birbal told him, "Your pouch had 200 gold coins. This pouch isn't yours, since it has only 100 coins." Birbal gave the pouch to the poor man. Birbal and the learned man. Once, a learned man went to Akbar's court. Akbar asked, "What brings you here?" The man said, "Your Majesty, with your permission, I would like Birbal to test me." Akbar agreed. Birbal brought a huge jar and filled it with big stones. Birbal asked the man, "Can I add something more to this jar?" The man said, "No, it is full." Birbal put pebbles in the jar and shook it lightly. The pebbles rolled into the empty spaces between the stones. Birbal asked, "Can I add something more?" The man said, "No." Birbal smiled and poured sand into the jar. The sand filled up the empty spaces. Then he said to the man, "This jar is like our life. We feel we have learnt everything and there is nothing more to learn. But there will always be space for more." The man said, "There is no one so wise as Birbal, Your Majesty." Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.